Hello, and welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. So, someone suggested in a comment on a recent video that they wanted to see more ship designs. And I figured, yeah, that's, of course, it's a big part of the game. It's kind of the selling point of the game. But when just playing the campaign, how many ships you can design and build, it's kind of limited by your economy and whether or not it's worth it if you've gotten a lot of new technology or not, and your construction capacity and so forth. But I'm also playing with shared designs active, so that the AI will build my my designed ships. Like, for example, the Bulwark class, which you will remember from the early episodes of the campaign. That's my design. This is the Trafalgar Battlecruiser class. And it's giving me some errors, but you know, they built them, they worked in the campaign, as did the Aurora, even though the game in the designer here decided that no, it's supposed to be smaller, which shrunk the hull. But you know, they built them, they worked, they looked right. So let's design some ships. Let's go to 1921. I've designed modern heavy and light cruisers for all nations for this era. Have they gotten any battle cruisers for 1921? No, let's make some battleships and battlecruisers for all nations, well, except Germany. Let's start with Britain. I don't want to build on that hull. I could build something on this hull. Have I already done so? Yes, I did for 1918. That's the Collingwood on the Dreadnought 6 hull. Vanguard on the Dreadnought 7 hull. And Dreadnought 5 we're just gonna skip. So let's build something on the N3G3 class hull. There we go. Let's not ruin my heavy cruiser design. Hercules? Is that a good name? Guess it's okay. Let's go 25 knots. Needs to have some range. Standard quarters. Let's not go with the most advanced tower, in case the AI hasn't unlocked it yet. I have given the AI a bunch of like free technologies. Let's go with this one, it's cooler. By editing the save file, so but just in case, let's not just go with the best thing. They should have oil 1 though. And geared turbines. Geared turbines 2 not available. Turbo electric, what happens to... okay. That makes the ship a lot more expensive. So So let's not go with geared turbines. We can go with the smaller funnels. Can even do that. Yeah, looks decent. That gives it a pretty good range. I mean, we could go crazy and just add these massive funnel capacity funnels, but it's kind of pointless, I think. Krupp 4, I know they have Krupp 5, so that should not be an issue. Let's go balanced to also increase range. And also, if you guys want to design some ships and send them to me, you can do that. Let's actually reduce the draft by a couple of percent and reduce the beam as well. Just to make it a little bit less fat. Barbettes. Do I need to go big? This is not going to be based on any historical ship. If you guys want to send me something that is based on a historical ship, you are welcome to do that. Or your own fantasy ship, or just some kind of ridiculous meme ship. That barbette is unnecessarily huge. Let's go with 12 14-inch guns. I have to wait to offset. Okay, let's add some of this stuff, and then try and work out some kind of balance. Do they have Citadel 5 yet? I don't think so. I'm not sure. They might have. Let's go with Citadel 4. I don't have it yet in the campaign as I am recording. Let's move stuff towards the bow. Can move stuff really far up. And we can then add one of these barbettes here. And one here to add some more secondary guns. Let's just pixel everything forwards. That's pretty decent. increased AP, standard ratio, high capacity, capped ballistic 2, cordite 2, and TNT 2. TNT 2 has much better like flash fire stats than TNT 3. Not quite as much damage, but minus 25 flash fire chance. That kind of cancels out what you get from cordite 2. Could also double it up with tube powder. That gives you less range. And, you know, living dangerously. Semi-auto. Electrical. Coincidence 4. Hydro 3, I'm not sure if they have sonar. Not valid. Empty barbette. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go 16. Okay, let's add some secondaries. Does it not fit there? Why not? Why not fit? Because the funnel? If I go with a different funnel. Oh. Do you now fit? Oh. Let's go back to the funnel we had because it looked cooler. With the little extra thing there. So just not have anything on that barbette. In fact, let's drop the 4-inch guns altogether. Go down to 3. There it fits. And let's find some 2-inch guns. Lots of them. Okay, so that didn't fit there either. Half-weight offset to 0.7%. Do I really want to mess around with moving everything again? Anything under 5% is basically okay, I think. That's overweight, but don't worry. We're gonna make you less fat. Ship is overweight. 3.5, 2. We can reduce some stuff to save weight. But what am I willing to reduce? These are 42 caliber. Well, that should make them 40. They're not updating because I've got more than one turret. Yeah, let's just go minus 4%. That should be around 40, give or take. Not gonna do the math. There you go. Good enough. Good enough. Can actually also pixel these turrets in a little bit. Hercules class battleship. That's quite the battleship. At least for 1921. Looks deceptively modern with those towers. What kind of tower spotting does it have? It's not bad for a ship without radar. Let's do a battlecruiser while we're at it. Or do I really have to? I designed, yeah, the Rodney for 1919. Basically does the same job. Let's design something similar, just with 14-inch guns instead of 12-inch guns. It's one of those... I'm not gonna make my ship ugly and fat just to fit a better tower. What kind of secondary tower does even fit here? I can use that one, but it's not very beautiful. Use the compact one. Let's go 1% up on the beam. Come on. Let's go 2% up. And then go down 1.8. Will we then fit a better main tower? Because I like the look of this. How fat must I make this hull just to fit a tower. Not gonna make it that fat. Let's stick at 1.8 and just use the smallest tower. And we're gonna try and do 32 knots. Oil 1, gear turbines. Not a lot of funnel space, so we're gonna have to go with balanced. We're gonna go 14 doubles. Four-weight offset. Because they don't have a rear tower that fits a funnel. That's fine. 4-weight offset, less than 5%, I'll take it. Balanced for more range. Crop 4, barbette 3. Let's go anti-torp 2, just to keep the hull weight down. And Citadel 3, because I'm not sure if they've got Citadel 5 yet, and Citadel 4 is going to be just too heavy. That's kind of things you want to keep in mind when designing share design ships for the AI to use. Like, will they actually be able to build it? So far, it's not too expensive. This is very, very affordable. That's actually a very sleek and long hull, despite me fattening it up by some percent. Let's go 4% up. That's still not fat. That's still not fat. Let's how fat must you become? $4.2. This one of those towers where I can squeeze in two funnels, because if not, then this whole endeavor is just not worth it. I could have sworn it was possible to fit two funnels on that tower. but I guess not. Must have been thinking of that one. Let me just... It's actually still not fat. Do I have to max it out? There we go. That one fits 2 funnels. %. How fat is that? Not too bad. Courageous. It's certainly stunning and courageous for being so body positive. Well, okay. Yeah, that's a very fat battlecruiser. But, like, is it really? I think it looks quite sleek still. Because this is a very sleek hull to begin with. Let's do armor. Let's give it some deck armor, despite being a British battlecruiser. Okay, we got some weight to spare. Let's actually make the guns longer. 45s. Alright, let's pack on some secondaries. I said, hoping they would actually fit. But they don't. These ones fit. Can I add some of these like here and here? Yes. Where can we fit the 2-inch guns? Everywhere. Let's put one on there. And let's move the white turret further aft to balance it out, and also to add another 2-inch gun. In fact, let's put a 4-inch gun up there because it fits. We got some weight to spare. It's now a little bit more expensive. Let's see, is it possible to make this Citadel 4? It adds another deck. Yeah, there we go. .5 and 2.5. That's decent armor. Weight offset, not too bad. It's less than 5%. It's not going to be noticeable. Not too fast for a battlecruiser, but that's just... it's so challenging getting the funnels to fit. And the towers, and it had to be fat, and yeah. Save the sign, courageous class. Yeah, we have designed something on Battlecruiser 4. That's okay. Let's go to France. Do they have recent battleships? They've got one very fat, ugly one for 1920. Let's give them something for 1921. It's still only the fat, ugly one. Okay. Let's see, how far do I have to go before they get anything remotely interesting to build a battleship on? Because if they don't, then I'm just gonna skip them. Modern battleships. Modernized Dreadnought. Still only Battlecruiser 3. There you go. 1929. They get something modern. Is that a super battleship hull, or did they just slightly edit one of the battlecruiser hulls? Yeah, no. We're gonna skip France. They've got decent, okay ships for 1918. And yeah, this will have to do until they get modern battleships. But we're gonna do that in another episode. Let's see. I'm just gonna see if Germany has any cool battleship hulls coming before modern battleship hulls. Yeah, no, not until 1927. So let's keep going for 1921 for the other nations. US has designs for 1920. Not gonna build on that, not gonna build on this. They already have something on that hull, so... Soviet Union. They've got ships for 1920. Modernized Dreadnought. I built something on the modernized Dreadnought. I think not. So we can do that. No, I have built something on the modernized Dreadnought. Never mind. Let's keep going. Italy. They've got some ships for 1920. Dreadnought 5. And Battlecruiser 5. So we can skip those two. Because I'm guessing they also are not getting any other like Dreadnought hulls coming in before they get modern battleships. So what they have will just have to do until then. And we're gonna do modern battleships and modern battlecruisers too in a different episode. Austria-Hungary. Hungary-Australia. They've got for 1920. That's a Dreadnought 4. And a Battlecruiser 2. Do they get any like decent hulls? A modernized Dreadnought 1927. Still a modern battlecruiser. No, just a Battlecruiser 2. So yeah, they also do not get anything before 1927. Well, Japan. I think I've designed a bunch of ships for them. Oh, double clicked. Basically based on the ones from my my Japanese campaign. Do they have anything on Battlecruiser 5? Yeah, they do. Otago class. So let's keep going. Spain. I got a Battlecruiser 5 in 1919. Let's give them a 1921 Dreadnought 4. Spain has probably one of the worst economies so far in the campaign, and not that great technology. They keep falling behind even after I give them like vitamin shots of technology whenever I edit the save file. So let's keep this kind of low tech. It doesn't fit on that barbette. The double... no. Why is it backwards? Why are you backwards? Not even rotating it with R or using shift when selecting it. There we go. Yeah, just wave it back and forth until it works. Brilliant. Oh, that was the tower I used to begin with, so never mind. Gonna find a different tower. Get one that's smaller. So there's room for a barbette. There you go. A little bit of range. I almost reacted to how poor the range was, and then I realized, hey, I haven't given it funnels. There you go. That's better range. If I just give it this, still pretty good range. Nah, let's give it 2 funnels because it looks better. A little bit of an aft weight offset. That's gonna be fixed with the casemates because the casemate mounts are further towards the bow, so that's fine. This is gonna be a tanky ship. It's not gonna be fast. It's not gonna go very far. Do they have anti-torp 4? Probably not. But if they don't have Citadel 4, they will hopefully have it in a while. High capacity, cap ballistic, semi-auto, electrical. Let's go super heavy shells. Make this thing really punchy. When I said tanky, I didn't mean that kind of turret armor. But definitely we can add quite a bit of armor to it. -42. Let's go -4. Make it kind of a close-in brawler. In fact, let's reduce the speed. Let's reduce some of that stuff. Can we fit 8-inch casemates? Probably not with that weight limit thing. But I'm just thinking, what can I reduce? Go back to standard. That saves not that much weight. Let's just go with heavy. If I go light, it doesn't save much. If I go reduced ammo, how much ammo do we have now? $214. That should be enough. You rarely see the AI run out of ammo. Ship is overweight. Now the casemates are outrageously heavily armored, so they can be reduced a little bit. Let's go -4 on those two. There we go. Really crap range, but for sailing around the Mediterranean and stuff, it's not as if Spain has a big empire or anything. That's it's a lot of firepower for only quote unquote 200 million. Did I go a little bit too crazy with the armor? Let's go 2.5 on the fore and aft deck and add some more secondaries. Just so it has some kind of protection against DDs. Come on. For some reason, the 2-inch gun won't work when mounted on a turret that's mounted on that barbette. I have to wait to offset, yeah, whatever. There we go. That's the Santo Domingo class. Spanish battleship. It's short, it's fat, it's tanky. Did they have a battlecruiser? Yes, for 1919. So let's go to China. They've got the battlecruiser Bing Chiling for 1919. What is a battlecruiser 5? Some parts are badly placed. I don't believe you. All of these parts are perfect. Also, it was not overweight when I designed it, but whatever. Do they get a fat dreadnought too? We can make this a little bit less tanky, seeing as it is Chinese. And this one really has to be built on the cheap because China is even worse off technologically than Spain. But their economy is not quite as bad. But we're still gonna make it not too over the top. I want to see if I can keep it under 150 million. Now they do have Krupp 4. I don't know what kind of barbette technology they have. Probably got reinforced bulkheads too. Anti-Flood 3. Not sure if they've got Citadel 4 yet, so let's go with 3. Ballistic 1, high capacity. TNT 2. Corrite 2. Enhanced reloading. Coincidence 4. Hydro 3, not sure if they have sonar. It's 150 million now. We can probably find a way to make it a little bit cheaper. Bulkheads 1. Yeah, it's probably fine. Let's reduce beam by 2% and draft by 3%. Just move the things around a little bit, just to make sure they're not flying off the deck. There's no gap in between, but you notice they settle down when you move them. Right, 4-weight offset, still kind of bad. Forward offset 2%. Okay, let's go 6. Oh yeah, that's because for some reason the fore belt was thicker than the aft belt. .42 caliber. Let's make them 40. Now 40, yeah. It only works if you only have one turret mounted. It's a bug. Go with 7-inch casemate guns. Or should I just go with 6-inch guns and also 6-inch secondaries to make it a little bit more uniform? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I mean, 6-inch, that's still pretty big. That's 155 millimeter, basically. Would be classified as quite heavy artillery on land. Yeah, there we go. 152 million. Zhongqi. Decent budget battleship with quite a bit of punch. Right. That was China. And now we're back to the British. So that was battlecruisers and battleships for 1921. Except for the nations that basically had that covered. Yeah. Next special ship design episode, I think we're gonna design something for is it 1927? me just put something on here. Yeah, radar. Or is it 1926? No, 1927. That's the first year you get radars. So for that year, yeah. See, this one here, the towers just fit. See how many funnels I can put on this this bad boy. Can I go with even 3 of these? I think I can. I think I can. I can. Yes. Knew it was possible. But that's not for now. This is for later. We're gonna do this later. Even though I'm really tempted to, because this is my all-time favorite hull in the game. Battlecruiser 6. You can make such beautiful ships on that hull. Anyway, goodbye and take care.